The European Internet Network brings you the news, sponsored by DHL Worldwide Express, your distribution partners.
Hello and welcome to Central Europe Online. I'm Marguerite Howell, and here are some of the stories we're following for Monday, April 20th. A Slovakian town holds a referendum on direct presidential elections. Slovenia moves closer to an agreement in secession talks. And Poland honors one of its wartime heroes. The Slovak town of Storovo on Sunday staged a referendum for direct presidential elections and NATO membership, despite threats of legal action from the country's prime minister. Storovo, populated mostly by ethnic Hungarians, voted in favor of direct elections, which many observers view as the only solution to the current constitutional crisis that has left the country without a president for 7 weeks. Storovo's mayor said about 5,000 people voted in favor of direct presidential elections, and only a couple dozen voted against. Turnout was around 50%. Sunday's referendum drew strong objections from pro-government media sources and from Prime Minister Vladimir Mečiar, who canceled a nationwide vote on the same issue just last month. Slovakia's parliament has been unable to raise the necessary 3/5 majority required to elect a new president ever since President Michal Kovac stepped down from office in March. Slovenia said on Friday it would accept the latest proposals from secession talks on the former Yugoslavia's assets and would present the proposals in a memorandum to Parliament for ratification. The memorandum covers issues of pensions, citizenship, the division of archives, and the division of the 8 former federations' embassies. Miran Majak, head of Slovenia's negotiating team, said the agreement does not solve all the issues, but that it was satisfactory and ready for the government to consider. Talks between the successor nations broke down in 1994, but were revived after the signing of the Dayton Peace Accord in November of 1995. Yugoslavia, comprising Serbia and Montenegro, claims it is the sole successor to the collapsed republic, and says the other claimants, Slovenia, Croatia, Macedonia, and Bosnia, have no right because they broke away. More complicated issues, like the definition of state property, have yet to be resolved. Poland on Friday bestowed its highest honor, the Order of the White Eagle, to Marek Edelman for his role in leading an uprising in the Warsaw Ghetto against German occupiers during World War II. Edelman, who survived the war and became a cardiologist and democracy activist in Poland during the communist era, was a commander in the Jewish Fighting Organization under the German occupation. The group participated in a 1943 uprising against the Nazis in Warsaw's Jewish ghetto, an area where many Polish Jews were forced to live as part of Nazi Germany's plan to exterminate Europe's Jewish population. He also fought in Warsaw's General 1944 uprising against the Nazis, and in the 1980s participated in Lech Wałęsa's Solidarity movement, which was instrumental in toppling Poland's communist government. While accepting the honor, Edelman said, quote, "For me, this is above all a medal of remembrance of those 3 million Jews who died in Poland," end quote. Sunday marked the 55th anniversary of the 1943 ghetto uprising. And now a look at the weather for Tuesday, April 21st. There will be partly cloudy skies over Bratislava. Highs will be in the mid-60s, with overnight lows in the mid-40s. Bucharest will experience rain showers, with highs in the mid-50s and overnight lows in the upper 30s. Skies over Budapest will be cloudy, with highs in the low 70s and overnight lows around 52. Skies over Ljubljana will be cloudy, with highs in the mid-50s and overnight lows in the mid-40s. Prague will experience thunderstorms. Highs will be in the mid-50s, with overnight lows in the mid-40s. There will also be thunderstorms in Warsaw. Highs will be in the low 60s, with overnight lows in the mid-40s. I'm Net Central Europe Online for the European Internet Network. This is Marguerite Howell.
Today's news was brought to you by DHL Worldwide Express.